Alright, so I have my face makeup done and my brows already done. I have one eye done, so I look super amazing. So we're going to go ahead and finish off this eye. I'm going to go in with the shade Montego Bay, and Montego Bay is actually the bronzing shade in the palette. This is what it looks like. It's very beautiful. It's definitely not a matte. It has shimmer in it, but it's perfect for a transition. So I'm going to go right into the crease with that shade. The thing that I really like about this palette is there's really no limits. You could use any of these products for anything, so just because this is a bronzer doesn't mean you can't use it for an eyeshadow, and that goes for the lip product too. I actually used that for my liner today, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that later. So next I'm going to take this reddish kind of rosy shade called Maya, and I'm going to pop this onto the lid. So I'm just going to go in and start packing this onto the lid. So I wanted to create a wing, so I'm going to go in with actually the lip color, and this is in Woo. It's a really pretty, dark, deep red, and it's very creamy, so I'm actually going to set it with the shade in the middle. And just to go in and set that out, I'm going to go in with the matte red and go right over the wing just to set it, because it is a lip color, and it is a creamy lip color. It's not going to be like a liquid lipstick, so you definitely need to set this with the shadow. Now to deepen everything up, I'm going to go in with the shade Black Roses, and Black Roses is the black in the palette. It's so pretty. So I just recommend going in with a small brush first and just lightly kind of packing this into the bend that your wing has, so right into the center of it, and just bring it up. And this is really good for people that have a little bit of like a hooded eye going on. This will really define your eyes and give you a crease. So if you don't have a crease, this is a really good trick. Now I'm going to go back into the matte red and lightly dust this onto the top of the crease area. Now I'm going to go in and highlight the brow bone as well as the inner corner of my eye, and I'm kind of going to go over the lid as well with the shade Shimmy Shimmy Yeah, and Shimmy Shimmy Yeah is the highlight. Also going to bring this on the brow bone and lightly kind of go over the dark red to blend everything. Also going to take a little bit more of that shade Shimmy Shimmy Yeah and apply this just right over that red shade we used called Maya. And now I'm going back in with Maya, and I'm just going to go right over that, give it a little bit of shimmer, and I'm connecting the shade to the wing. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to line the waterline using the liner Anarchy, which is a long wear eyeliner, and this is a really nice black. And because I wanted more of like a red waterline instead of black, I'm going to go over that with the Velvet Lip Liner in Heartless, and this is like a burgundy brownish red. So now I'm just adding some mascara, and then we can actually just pop on some lashes and move on to the face. And before I pop on some lashes, I'm going to go back in with Montego Bay right over everything just to kind of warm it up a little bit, because this is like a really pretty bronzer. It looks so good in the crease and like on the eyes. Alright, so moving on to the face, I'm going to use Montego Bay as a bronzer. And for those of you who kind of have my complexion, I'm a little bit more fair to light. I think that this would look really nice on you because it's not overwhelming. It's very pretty because it does have shimmer in it, but it just looks so glowy on the skin, and it gives a lot of warmth. So I'm just going to dip into it and apply it to the cheeks. And it's just so pretty because it's just not too much. It's just really nice for day-to-day wear. I think this is my favorite thing in the palette. I just love the color of it. I've seen this bronzer on a lot of different skin tones, and it looks so beautiful on everyone. Also gonna apply it to the forehead just to warm everything up. And with these types of bronzers, you could really use them all over your face, on your neck,